It's preparing to go live. Okay, let's see. I will let you know once it goes live and it gives me the notification. Yes, I think we are good to go, everyone. So we are live on Coach APM YouTube channel. So welcome, everyone. Thanks a lot for being here and attending the workshop. So we are here with tens of our happy souls. Today in our hackathon, we discussed about brainstorming, typical way to accept, reject the suggestions and all of that, and a lot of other things which we discussed with respect to our career growth related aspects from communication skills perspective. So we have got all the enthusiastic people with us, and we would like to see that what they have got to say. We have not structured this discussion at all, so let's see how this free flow happens today. So over to you guys. Let the magic happen.
Thank you, Coach, for giving me the opportunity to talk on this topic. I'll just starting with the brainstorming. Brainstorming is something that I understood is like before making a decision, I should take a suggestion. I'm taking a scenario with a team. In a team, there are the 4% where we before have to work together. So in that, if I'll disagree with someone's suggestion, so I should get in a polite manner, and I should explain him why it is not acceptable in a current project. And might be it can be happen of like budget or any resource issue. And second thing I learned from this session is that I have to show my visibility and the performance of and I should give 100% my to my current organization, so that no one can answer on me. And with the performance, I should show the visibility as well, and I have to make communication as well with my managers and my higher authorities, as they should know what I'm working currently. So if it is any problem comes, so I can communicate easily with them. And the fear of I have to develop the fear of my in this sense, I have to fear in this frame is that I have to tell, not by the telling, but but in case of my behavior and performance of my work. Thank you.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. Really the nice points you are taking up. So what today I learned in this session regarding that brainstorming. The brainstorming is that group problem solving method, right? That involves the spontaneous contributions of creative ideas and solutions. But that's what we knew that. But today's sessions we learned about the four things, right? Making and evaluating and accepting and rejecting. So before going to this any sessions or anything, we should come up with that, to clear with what we are going to discuss first. Second, before going to evaluate, right, you make the suggestions, and the suggestion should be crisp and clear, and improvise your suggestions also. If anybody is saying anything, you have to clear about your suggestions. Second thing, and you need to accept that, okay, fine, that idea is really excellent, but some of the areas we can improve. We can show your suggestions also there. And before rejecting, you should be logically, we need to explain to them why are you going to reject this. It should not be anything, right, blindly rejecting that be hurts others. So it should be come up with the point. This is the reason I'm rejecting this, but we can improve these points. We can enhance these points in future. So we can say that concerns. And coming to that, the performance, right? If you're working in that or any other company or anywhere, okay, you can show your full performance, okay, instead of crying for yours, and you should show your power and don't show your fear. Okay, just whatever you're working, whatever your objective you delivered, you should be crisp and clear with your point. Accordingly, we will get that good feedback from the team. That's what I learned today. And I just given to Mansa and Sumit. They can take it from here.
Hey, thanks, Maurice. And today's learning from the brainstorming is that I understand that brainstorm is very important and it's become a very crucial in our life. So at most of the places we need to go for the brainstorming, and this brainstorming mainly consists of the four pillars. First one is the making of the suggestion. Second one is evaluating. This evaluating consists of two parts: evaluating the new ideas or improvising the ideas what others says. And the third one is accepting, and the fourth is the rejecting. Accepting is accepting an idea is not like you directly accept the idea. Here we can accept the idea, but along with that we have to show the power that we have. Like we are accepting this idea because of this few pointers. We are accepting your idea, or we are rejecting your idea. Rejecting idea sometimes makes the other people harm. It's the human mentality that people gets offended with the rejection. But so when we are rejecting anyone's idea, we should give him the proper thought, like why we are rejecting it. It should be like a sugar coated. It should not hurt to him. But we should have the proper, like, I'm agree to a point, I am disagree to a point because of couple of reasons. So there are some examples to that. Along with brainstorming, I understood like we have to provide the performances in our day-to-day life. Along with the we should have some power, and the people should have some fear of losing us. So this is what I learned today from the brainstorming session.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. You can go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for this opportunity. Yeah, today we have learned a very good tips and tricks with respect to brainstorming. So in day-to-day activities, daily we have discussions. We will go for discussions in the meetings, and we will be having one-to-one discussions. So first of all, when we are going for discussions, I would say we have to prepare for the content, and we should go with multiple suggestions or ideas to the meeting. So, and also when we go to the discussions, we will be seeing all these phases. Either we make a decisions, or accept the decisions, or reject, or evaluating the decisions. We will go through all these phases. So in that situations, always our communication should be in a polite way. Either when we are making decisions in a polite way, we have to make the opposite persons to understand our perspective. And even when we are rejecting our decision, their suggestions, we should be able to convey them in a polite way. We should learn some tips and tricks how we are going to reject their suggestions. Like yeah, your idea is good, but I saw these are all constraints with your ideas, and whatever I suggest, maybe we can see benefit out of this, so we can go for it. Or in a thankful manner, like thanks for your idea, but maybe your idea may lead to these problems. So we can convey, we can reject those suggestions in a polite way. And also our main goal is to, we have to shine through our power, not with the insecurities with other opposite persons. So always when we are accepting or evaluating or rejecting, we have to keep our thought our point of view. Then that is how we can shine in the discussions, in the meetings with our power. And also when we are discussing with our boss, and if we are not receiving proper appreciations, or we are not showcased, then we can ask to our boss in a polite way, like why can't you communicate my achievements to the superiors or subordinates. If entire team, or if the manager is not taking your achievements appropriately to the higher management, go ahead and show your power through your performance, and show your power and visibility. Create some impression by doing different activities in a very effective manner. So this is how we have to brainstorm ourselves, and also we should always be in a we can achieve we can shine ourselves by showing our power in a positive way. Instead of going in a negative manner, we can go in a
Great,
positive.
Mansa. Thank you for bringing the pointers. So now what I would suggest is that we have covered a lot of pointers with respect to the brainstorming, and the speakers have already covered a lot of pointers. So those who are willing to speak more, I would like you to bring some new aspects which we have discussed since I started the sessions. Not only on this brainstorming aspects, there are a lot of things which we covered. So if you can bring those aspects for others' benefits.
Yeah, thank you, Coach. As we discussed, while we talking, we are going in a rush manner. So we should take a pause, or we should take a comma. We should remember all the things when we are talking and when we are delivering message to anyone. So these are the things. And one another thing is more important, we have to remove our hesitation. Whenever we are telling we are telling someone to something or anything, or we need to remove our fear. What we can do, so we can speak in front of mirror or anyone. So according to that, we can come over solution. And today we have read the newspaper headlines. So according to that, we get some ideas how we can tell to the point, not explain more about that. So these are the
unless
things,
it is required.
most of the things we have. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Good point, Rashmi. Thanks for bringing it up. Thanks a lot. Great.
Yeah, I have one more point I like to add here. Don't be act like a beginners, as you tell us that don't act like a beginners means here. I mean to say that in the industry I'm new, so I can't be act like I'm a new, or I'm improving my skills. So I shouldn't act like I just started. I should be in a passionate way and in action.
Great. Yes. Thanks, Ruti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Thanks, APM coach, for giving me this opportunity to talk about what I have learned today's section. First thing, whenever I discuss something, if you don't know nothing, don't act nervous. You behave like a confident when speaking and something. And that thing I learned. And second things, I learned that do some exercise in the mirror, means look at a video and look into your eyes and say your name, tell yourself about you love yourself. First love yourself, so that you can improve yourself, and you should not feel that you have some negative things or something. Yeah, that two things. Thank you.
Thank you, Rashmi. Thank you.
Thank you
so
Rashmi.
much.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Vinod Vaishnav, one of the students from the Coach APM, and I'm going to share my today's learning from today's learning. Today, we have learned about the importance of our daily activities, and we have added a new activity, that is the mirror talk. We can always appreciate ourselves and love ourselves first thing, and accept as we are. And the other thing was to avoid the over explaining the things. And also we have learned about the brainstorming. The word brainstorming itself is formed from the two words, the brain and the storm. And this is the way to discuss and to come up with the solutions through the thought process. And this brainstorming is also consists of 4 steps. That is the making the suggestions, if we can make the suggestions or improvise the other suggestions, and evaluating what are the suggestions we have made, we can evaluate. And the accepting the suggestion. While we are accepting the suggestions, we can show our own thought process also.
Vinod, I really appreciate that you have got those details, but I think people have already spoken about it a lot. So I think you brought very good pointers at the start. Those thanks for that,
Thank
Vinod.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Rohini, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yes. Thank you, coach and team, giving me this wonderful opportunity today. Today's sessions mostly we talk about the how to improve our communication skill and our confidence in team meeting, something where we are going. So we have to talk confidently. So first we have to love ourselves. Also we can give love to others also by showing our emotions, happiness. Then second thing we learn that how to read. When we are reading, we have to take comma, full stop, and our reading is like others also can listen that word. Third main thing we run that brainstorming. Brainstorming is nothing but the discussion or suggestion someone is given on that suggestion. Yes, this is
Great, Rohini. Thanks for bringing those missed pointers. Thanks a lot. Very nicely covered in a crisp manner. Now, I would like to have one wildcard entry. I would like to have Nagendra to unmute himself and just cover some pointer which is not being discussed so far.
Sure. Thanks for the opportunity, Coach APM. I have a few prospects with respect to brainstorming. See, brainstorming is nothing but connecting with related stakeholders on a subject or an idea to discuss all positive, negative, and that scenario to take a right viable decision. So during that process, maybe like you may give positive suggestions, you may give negative, you may give some corner a case suggestion. So every suggestion will be having some value. So in that process, we should be very careful. Like we should apply all the suggestion, whether positive, negative, or corner case suggestion to our solution. And we have to like carefully accept, reject, or evaluate based on our thing, actually our knowledge.
Yeah.
So that is the key in brainstorming. Brainstorming is not a like fighting session. It is to like getting all the perspective, all the stakeholders' perspective to find some to get some good decision, viable solution. That is the thing.
Yes,
These
nicely
are
put it. It's not a fighting session. It's not an ego tussle there. Okay, so I know
it is
you can take care it from your perspective, but if somebody is trying to have a fight with you, you need to also balance that out. Yeah.
Right.
Thanks, Nagendra. And I would like to ask one more person. Okay, I would like to ask Ravina Sharma. Ravina, I would like to know one major learning from today's workshop. One major learning, top of your mind.
One major learning which I found is to have clarity. I think clarity and be confident, like what you are talking, express it wisely. Like so, this is one thing which I found it very interesting, and I learned a lot from this session. Like
thanks, Ravina.
How to express. It's very interesting.
Thank you, Ravina. So Ravina nicely mentioned that confidence is not only in terms of the words which you speak, the way you sit, the way you show your body gestures, everything, the way you listen. Even look at people. Like I'm seeing that when the speakers are speaking, others are nodding their head, though they're not bothered whether people are looking at them or not, but they are nodding their head. They're putting their comments in Zoom, on YouTube. So big round of applause for everybody. Those who spoke and those who listened. Thanks a lot for being such a fantastic audience. I'm really lucky to have you in my community. Let's go back to our family room and discuss a few more important announcements there. Thank you so much.